And welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last week and how the price of gold can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of gold, what we have seen, gold now trading at a level of 3341.850. Okay, this I'm making this video in the live market. Okay, looking at this particular chart, chances of further upside will be there if the price keep moving above a level of around $33.55. Okay, because this is the resistance what we have seen, and if one started going above this level, we can see the next resistance coming at 33.61. Okay, after that the resistance is higher at a level of $33. Okay, and that is about 3400. So you have to understand, if the price started going above a level of 33.55, then a further upside movement we can see, because there will be a bigger pattern forming towards an upside. Okay, and we can see the trend is also high, so probability will be high if it's sustained above this level, a further upside we can see. But if now the price is below that level, and we can see the support is very low at this particular level, so we can see if the price and the next support coming at a level of $32.59. Okay, and on a day wise chart, 15 minutes chart and 2 hours chart, the resistance and supports will be different. Okay, looking at this particular chart, if the price didn't sustain this particular level, we can see the next support coming at a level of around $32.59. It will be around that particular level. So what you can do is, best, there is a see, when there is a weekly chart, so your resistance, your support, so you have to decide your quantity, risk, target and SL as per that. Okay, coming back on, see, if you look at the dollar, if you look at the gold on a weekly basis, this is the resistance and support. If we go on a shorter view, if you're trading a day wise chart, you have to look for 15 minutes chart, 1 minute chart, even 2 hours chart. Okay, but if you go for a longer view, see, longer view, we can see the price of gold is going on higher side. And if you look at this particular trend, after 2024 has passed, we have seen the price has moved of 3500. Okay, and after crossing this particular level of around 2143, this is the point. After that is continuously, you can say it is like almost double, around 3500. Okay, from a level of 2140, we have seen a level of 3500. Let's see how it is going on the day wise chart, because see, if you look at the day wise chart, then it is easy to access on a weekly chart. I'll make a full video on this also, you can check it. I'll give link in the description. See, there is a U pattern is forming. So if the price keep moving over level of $33.72, okay, $67, because and this level is already weak, so chances will be high it can move further upside. And I've already explained you this. See, if you look at this particular trend, smaller trend, there is a higher chance of further high. Okay, and then and I've told you that if the price sustains 33.55 on the weekly chart, there will be higher. Okay, and then this particular pattern will support, so upside we can see. Okay, coming back on this particular, this is a smaller thing and this is a bigger pattern forming, so we can see there will be an upside after 33.55. But if you are trading on a 15 minutes chart, you have to see that the price after making a half round $34.15, there is a sharp fall we have seen. Now this particular trend, if we go on a 15 minutes chart, showing a downside. Okay, because this pattern is forming, so we can see it can go towards $33.2 to a level of 33.20. Okay, and if it didn't sustain that level, it will fall further down, and from there it will move towards $33.06. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see it will go towards $32.71. And if the price falling below this level, a further fall we can see. Okay, but if it started going above this level, probability of going towards a level of 33.44 we can see, and from there it will move over of 33.50. Okay, let's see how the dollar index is moving on a weekly chart. Now let's see how the gold is moving on a weekly chart. See, the gold price depends on a lot of factors. Okay, see, one of the factor is dollar index. Okay, Fed interest rate. Okay, CPI data, PPI data and other factors are also responsible. Let's see how the dollar index is moving, because they are inversely related to each other. So when the dollar index started going down, we see the gold price goes up, even silver, crude and natural gas. But if the dollar index started going upside, we see gold, silver, crude, natural gas price goes up, down. Okay, and regarding this, you have to understand one thing, that whenever you start your trade, always put your SL, so capital will be safe, and once you profit, try to trail it, so your profit will be saved. Coming back on the dollar index, see, dollar index plays an important role, okay, deciding the movement of gold. Now from 3 days, 3 weeks, it is trying to go higher, and once started forming this particular level, because a level of around 100.4 is being weak resistance, so we can see the price can move further upside, and chances are high, and then there will be 3 candles, some green candles will be forming, so it is creating a pattern, so chances will be high it can move towards a level of around 101.2 to a level of around 101.8. After 101.2, this 101 point this level is already weak, so we can see the price will go towards 101.8, and from there it will move towards 102.5 to a level of 103.6, and if that sustain, we can see it will move further upside. As soon as the price started going up this level, it will go towards 104.6 and then a further high. This is the U pattern is forming. So suppose if the price didn't sustain, it can come down again towards $99, and if it started falling below this level, it can touch a level of 98.8, and this is already all below this level, and it will touch a level of $97.8. Okay, and once the price falling below that particular level, we can see the price will fall further down, then there will be a zone breakout, so chance of going towards a level of $96.9 is there, and once started falling below this level, chance of touching 94.5. okay, and if started falling below this level, chance of touching 93.6 will be there, and then a further low we can see. Okay, see, now if you look at the gold price again, knew that the dollar index started going upside, we see the gold price comes down. Let's see how the price of dollar index is moving. See, if the price sustain above this level, a level of around 33.55, we can see it will go, this is the first resistance, so we can see if it sustain this level, we can see it will go further up, but if bounce back, we can see a further fall. But if the price started going above this level, probability of going towards 33.65 will be there. Okay, and if that sustain, we can see the price will go further higher towards a level of around $3439. okay, and if that sustain, we can see the price will go further upside towards $3507. okay, so what you can do best, after this level you can trail your SL, okay, by $10 to $15, so you can capture a big movement towards an upside. It can touch a level of 34.39. After that, the price can move further upside towards a level of around $3507. okay, and if that sustain, we can see a further high. Okay, so best is by trail SL by $10, so you can capture a big movement towards an upside. Chances will be high it can move towards 35.20 to a level of 35.50, and it can touch a level of 3600. But if you're trading your SL by $10 to $15, you can capture a big movement towards an upside. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, see, market is uncertain, you cannot say that price will go in one direction. No, it will, it is certain. Okay, so suppose if the price didn't sustain this level, it can come down towards its next level, that is coming at a level of $32.58. This is a weak chart. Okay, so if the price fall below this level, we can see it will touch a level of $32.50. After 32.58, we can see a level of 32.50, and if the price started falling below this level, chances of going towards 32.02 will be there. Okay, and if the price started falling below that particular level, chance of touching 3194 is there. Okay, suppose if the price falling below that particular level, chance of going towards a level of 3164, and if it started falling below that particular level, chance of going towards a level of 3082 is there. Okay, and if the price falling below a level of 3082, we can see a level of 3056, and then a further downfall we can see. So probability of moving further low we can see as soon as the price started going below this particular level. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. See, you have to understand it is your hard-earned money, so you have to take your decision as per you. Okay, because market is uncertain,